because I agreed that Jeremiah was love bombing and Mike doesn't think like that.
Okay.
No, because he was. No, this is how I equated it. We were talking about Jeremiah love bomb. I was like, he wasn't actively doing anything. He just wasn't stopping her when she was saying like delusional stuff. And he was like, well, if you're not stopping delusion, then aren't you feeding into it? I'm like,
You're perpetrating.
maybe.
Are you perpetrating? Is that one?
But I'm like, it's the difference between actively doing something and watching something happen. And then, no, he said not saying no is the same thing as saying yes.
In that situation, yes.
Oh, and then
I said, well, if a girl...
We want to start this over?
Okay. No. Stop it. Let me give my example first. No, because I gave my example.
I'm gonna need Keenan's
did.
example. I'm sorry.
I was like, Huddle was start the fire, but by him not saying no, he's essentially fanning the flame.
that came after.
See,
No, it was before.
You see how you use the word essentially?
Yes, he's fanning the.
You said essentially fanning.
Yeah, when you have to add in a word like that.
He's not fanning the flame. He's
just
not doing
watching.
anything to. Yeah, he's just watching it. He's not doing anything to put it out.
And then I said that's just as bad.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not just as bad.
Yes, it is.
Mike, what was your example?
Nigga, that's not as bad as if I start a fire
No, my
right
observation's
here.
over.
It's not as bad as you're not as worse. The person who just watched the fire is not as bad as me when I had the fucking matches. Because guess what?
No, they're
there
not, but I
wouldn't
said-
be a fire without me.
But that is true. But I then said he's also to blame to let the fire continue to burn.
Fine. But there's levels of blame here.
And I've always said that they're both to blame. It's not one-sided.
I think when we're talking about blame, there's one person we need to be talking about absolutely first.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we need to, and she needs, now does he have a little bit to blame? Sure.
All right, we're not
rehashing it again.
What are we doing?
I'm just saying, this is the Love Island. But no,
This is the Love Island podcast.
Love Island podcast.
I need you to hear my example because he's crazy. Because he's like, not saying no is the same thing as saying yes. I was like, well, if a girl doesn't say no to have sex, does that still mean yes? He was like, well, you know.
See, because you took it immediately to forced.
No.
He's doing it again.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything because that's why you start to lean over and be like, oh,
Because what are you talking about?
Your mind went to forced.
No, it didn't mean forced. It
Yes,
means
you did, Michael.
You
Yes.
didn't get consent, and you say, well, she didn't say
So
no.
that's forced, Michael.
Not force.
That's not consent.
It's not consent.
If you're not getting consent, would that not be forced?
No, you just didn't get
I don't know
consent.
how many times I've said,
What?
Who are we?
What?
yeah. Well, let's just say that. I don't know how many times I've said, who are we and what are we doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how many times I've asked the questions of blah, 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 blah.
No, it's always like beforehand. But if you start and she don't like, well, she didn't say no, you leave yourself open to some bad things happening to you.
Sure you do.
Other than saying, hey, you down for this?
That's why you have her put it in for you. Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna reach around for that one.
Hey, my boy.
Hey, Manu Ginobili, give me an assist, baby.
Yeah, do a Hannah and lick it first. I was like, this is
I was like, that's a real
freaky
bitch.
little bunny.
this is a seasoned vet right here.
I like the way you do business. And I was like, I was watching that thing. I was like, yo, look, he's struggling. Look at his butt go out and go back in. Look, he's doing the damn thing.
A little Pepe Le Pew strokes.
He said, I got the booze. I got the booze.
Suckling.
All right, nigga.
You know he's Spanish.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to say he's not even French.
They definitely be having a lot of sex on there.
Yo,
You be seeing they
Yeah, they
like
just-
when everybody goes to sleep and you just
That
you
bitch-
see
that-
niggas shoulders popping and shit.
that bitch said, fuck it, I'm gonna just get on top in front of everybody. I'm like, damn.
Sheesh.
They ain't trying to hide that. Shout out to them.
Real gooners.
Who are we and what are we doing?
We are the Love Island Recap podcast. This is not that serious podcast, the best podcast in the world. I happen to be one of your hosts, the captain of the Anti-Ace Coalition, Michael.
Ace.
Huh?
Nasty.
LZ.
Keenan's in the building.
Lamont, a.k.a. Dr. Waffle, a.k.a. the Great Wafissimo, the magician with the prescription.
Nice.
It's your boy Corey.
Hey.
And we are all here. It's a grand old time, man.
Damn, that got you hot?
I turned the air down. Too. It's hot as hell.
Yeah, man.
Y'all are hot.
I'm warm. You're always cold, Keenen.
Yeah,
so.
you're always cold, bro.
Y'all are weird.
No, you have an
You're
iron.
weird.
You have an iron deficiency.
You're anemic.
Yeah, you need
It's
to
hot.
go lick a cast iron skillet, nigga. God damn.
I cook my cast iron all the time.
Well,
Right. They
cook
didn't
more.
know that cast iron is a good source of iron.
It sounds crazy, Keenen.
Why is that
It sounds crazy.
Because that sounds nuts.
Me cooking in something that is made of it, why would I not expect it to get into the food?
Because
It's not supposed to happen like that most of the time.
That's why I said that's like
That's the only example where you're like, oh, I want my cookware to go onto my food.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's like, this is dangerous and I'm going to die.
Yeah. I said it's like putting a potato on a pair of jeans, like starch. That's why.
That was good.
That's why
That
I
was
thought
good.
he was
That
taking
was
it.
funny. That was hilarious.
That's
Starts
why
your jeans rubbing a cut potato.
Just rubbing a russet
good.
potato on your
This is
jeans.
good.
Get a spud, put it on there. Like, that's what I thought he was saying.
Jeans gonna be ashy as hell.
I mean,
Starch though.
they got starch.
They're gonna be stiff. But yeah, we're here. Shout out to Spreaker, Spotify, all the good paymasters there. Shout out to all the beaters everywhere. Shout out to all you guys. We appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube. We did finally, after begging and pleading on our knees,
Nigga.
and sucking and sucking and sucking and sucking, we have hit 15K on YouTube. Let's try to. We're gonna hit 20K. We're at the halfway mark of the year, essentially. Let's use this second half. Get to 20.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not shoot for 20 in the second half? I think we can do it, man. Let's do it. Make sure you guys are, leaving voicemails. Subscribe to the Patreon, which is even more important. 3, 5, 15, and mega beating beyond belief. Tiers 2 and up. You're gonna get those Monday episodes. Extra Patreon, extra content, all that stuff. We just dropped Love Island recap
On YouTube. Episode number 2, covering
a span of episodes.
13 to 16.
There you go. And me and Lamont just chopping it up in our nice after hours wear at home. If you watch this latest episode, you get to watch Lamont interacts with his hounds.
They were fighting a stink bug in the corner. I was like, what? Okay.
He kept looking back. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Why is he talking to Brandy like that?" And I thought, "Oh, it's his dogs." I was like, "Okay."
What are you doing? Sit down, bitch. Like, I'm talking to the dog. Don't worry, Mike. She's in DC. Don't worry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she.
Girls trip. Nice.
So yeah,
So 1 to 10, how happy are you?
Right now, I'm pretty happy. What do you mean?
Quiet house.
Oh, it's always quiet. She's not like she's not a very rambunctious person,
Unless she's like at work on the phone or something, right?
Yeah, that's the loudest she ever is in her whole life.
No, we can't really do that right now. If you want to call back.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to work.
He's in a voice note. Do y'all remember that? He's in a voice. She was in the background, literally screaming.
Like, what is
I don't think we can fulfill the order. I'm like, can they not hear her, or can she not hear herself? I don't know which one.
Both. They both have the hearing of an 80-year-old, but one of them's actually 80,
I'm about to say,
so it
don't she
makes
talk
sense.
to old people?
I think she's just used to yelling because that's how she had to do.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
Down to Brandy.
what are we getting started with today, guys?
anything noteworthy for the week?
Do we start?
Anything happen?
Yeah, how's everybody's week doing? How's everybody feeling?
It was Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Yeah, that's what it was. We were supposed to come here and talk about our amazing fucking Juneteenth Saturday. But unfortunately, I don't know if you guys saw, me and Keenen did the promotion for the Juneteenth event, but that we were all supposed to go to, but it ended up getting canceled.
And shrunken.
Yeah, and shrunken down completely. Still shout out Flagerian and Showcase for putting on they still had a block party, but apparently
at North Symphony Hall.
Yeah, at the Symphony Hall. And that apparently it's right outside. Like it's an alley. It's called the alley. And people have events there. But the original event that we were supposed to go to, we were VIP guests. They were letting us in. We were gonna go there, have a good time, film content. It was supposed to be Larry June, Mike, Honey Baby, bunch of different DJs, vendors, all type of shit. And they ended up canceling it because they said it was low ticket sales. I think everybody was gonna get their tickets last minute for that.
You know, black people like to
do
or
day of. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm no better. I do that. So,
but it's one of those things where like
it was time sensitive.
You can't do that.
It was time sensitive, and when you're working with venues like that, and you're like, you know, independent. Well, I mean, I think they're still technically with Live Nation, but you're black.
They want their bread when they want their bread.
They want their bread, so they probably wanted a certain percentage of tickets sold by a certain time. They might have needed 75% or 50%. And it might have been 35. Mm-hmm. So they're like, yo, it's looking grim. It's looking spooky. We have to cancel it because you guys didn't meet your quota by a certain time. Because I think they had the event was Saturday. I think they canceled it. I'm going to say that was Tuesday morning when I found out. If I'm mistaken. Yeah. So they still pivoted last minute. Still had an event, but
still looked like it was a good time.
It was still a good turnout. It was a lot of people that went out there. So I think they said it was 3,000 people that still went. So
it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. But PNC Bank holds 30,000, something like that. So,
hey man, it is what it is.
I was upset, but
hopefully, you know, it works out next year. Because I did go one year and it was a really good time and it was a very positive experience. I just hope they can get back to it and get it going next year. So, because it is at its root core a very, very good thing.
I think when it comes to certain things like that. And just throwing events in general. I'm not an event coordinator. I don't do it because it's too much work. I'm just the DJ.
Lean in, LZ.
Man, it's rough. Like for them, I know for a fact. Like so, the first time they did it, I think it was the first 2 years that they did it. It was at Liberty State Park. After they did it the second year, Liberty State Park did not want them anymore because it was too much of a hassle. It was too many people. People were leaving mess and trash everywhere. But people wanted to be there.
Right.
And they don't understand the fact that it can't be there. Liberty State Park does not want them. And it's not just that park, it's other places that don't want them either because it's like it's too many people and we don't want to deal with this. So
the cleanup.
And so when that happens, you try to go to a venue and go to people that can help you. And when you go to those people that can help you and you try to get help from other people that are bigger than you, now you got now the cost goes up, things go up, and now you got niggas looking at you like, well, they the niggas and sold out and da-da-da-da-da. But niggas ain't buy tickets. You see the discrepancy? You see where there's a miscommunication? You see where we're not bridging the gap?
It's not clocking.
It's not clocking.
It's not clocking to
when
you.
They try to do something small.
They're trying to do business.
They're trying to stand on business.
When they try to do something small and for the people, the places that they want to have it at don't want them. When they try to do something bigger that can help them and help everyone, niggas don't want to buy tickets.
Yeah.
You see how it's not. It's hard. Like when you get events that only get bigger, this is kind of what happens. It's hard. Like you went from a barbecue to a festival.
In 3 years.
In 3 years.
Yeah.
Quite an upgrade because you had
not sustainable growth.
Because I think at the second one they had like 20,000 people at a park.
Yeah, I went to that one.
Not normal.
It was a lot of people.
That's not normal.
There was probably the most people I've seen.
Was it
in one place?
Was it free then?
It was free.
Oh, so yeah. There's
the only thing you paid for was parking.
No barriers for entry.
Nope.
No
parking.
And you know what? And
that was it.
And people got mad when they asked for donations for cleanup and citations.
All right, man.
Y'all wanted to ask us the money and it was a free event.
This is what the people be talking about when they say
everybody.
I got an ER for you.
Support black business,
and it's not the emergency room.
But they don't want to. Support black business when it's time to support black business.
Because they think the white man waters tastes better. It is what it is, but you know,
it's hard, man. You can't please everybody.
Yeah, I think
can't please.
I mean, I'm not going to tell them what to do strategy. All I'm saying is, whatever you guys do, I hope that you do it in a way that you guys can sustain because you do guys have a really good thing going.
Yeah,
it's a great concept. It's something good. I still remember me going to that one event, and it was one of the best things I've ever been to. It was such a treat to see so many black people unified for one thing. It was no problems. It was a good time. It was a good space, good energy. It doesn't have to be as big. It could be something smaller, a little more sustainable. But whatever you do, just don't. I'm saying don't let it die.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah.
Don't let this stop y'all from doing a good thing. And you have your supporters.
Your head to the sky. You can win.
But that's the thing, though. Like,
Oh no, I was gonna transition, but
okay, because I was gonna say one more thing, like as far as this, like, so y'all know Sips is in like Philly now, right? So now what's going on with Sips? Obviously, Sips is like a happy hour type thing, where it's from 5 to 7, right?
That's it.
Yeah, it's happy hour. So typically, where Sips was taking place, not necessarily white venues, but it was white venues, right? There wouldn't really be much of a DJ. It's just a chill ambiance. You go there. There might be a DJ, but it's mainly white people, right? There was really no space for black people in Sips. Like, there was really not no one place that black people went. Now there is, right? What do you think's happening? Niggas are complaining about everything. So, the music, it cost too much for drinks. The music wasn't good when I got there. There was too many people. The line was long.
That's why I don't do Sips, because the lines do be stupid long.
Here's the thing, though. There's over 200 places to go for Sips.
Enough.
There's 200 places to go for Sips.
I didn't know that.
It's the whole city. It's citywide.
I didn't know that.
You can go to Sips website and see who offers it, and you will not. I guarantee you will be scrolling forever. Like, God damn, I can't even find the place because too many.
Then what exactly is Sips?
It's citywide happy hour. It's called. It was Summer in Philadelphia. That's what Sips stands for.
Oh.
So from 5 to 7, places do happy hour. Discount.
Oh, okay.
It's basically just a wide coordinated happy hour.
Oh, okay. It's like kind of like restaurant week, but for a bar.
Exactly. Yes.
Right,
Restaurant week for a bar
across the summer. Okay.
Most times, these places that do happy hour and do Sips, they're chill. Now, if you want to go to a turn up spot, you can do that.
Yeah.
But you got to think, there's gonna be a lot of niggas who want to turn up.
Right. At 5 to 7
for 2 hours.
5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Come on, man. I just seen some girl made like a reel and she was like, I'm never going to Center City Sips ever again at Winston on the Water. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch yapping about?
She's voicing her displeasure.
Yeah, I just hate
This bitch yapping again.
It's just annoying when you try to please people, especially like black. I can only talk to black people. Like, it's annoying when you try to please black people and then niggas are like, oh, well, I don't like that. I don't like.
I mean, they're allowed to complain, but
it's annoying though. It's annoying.
That's true.
Especially when they're trying to do a service for us. Like, you're trying to help us. Like, this is for us, by us. If anything, help us try to make it better. Not bash it.
Yeah.
Not going in there and say, I'm never going to this again, and start shitting on the people that are trying to put together some shit for your black ass.
Fair. We got to find, I know
right.
me and Mike were talking about it. We got to find a Love Island bar. A place where they're showing it.
There's a couple.
I would go to.
Say there's a couple.
There's a couple. Like, I think one girl I know, her name is Mayor Lynn. Shout out Lynn. I think she does it somewhere. I think she did one at like Mirage or something. But yeah, there's
all right,
places.
Lynn, let us know.
Yeah, there's places that do it. I would love to do it.
Yeah.
I gotta go one time before the season's out.
You have, I guess now, 14 days. Or 15. I think like 15 days.
And there's a Love Island every year.
Yeah.
This might be my last season watching. I ain't gonna lie.
First and last?
Yeah.
Grand opening, grand
It's very
closing.
intense.
I won't be like
As invested.
Yeah, I won't be as invested. Like, people are gonna have to start watching next season and be like, "Oh, this is crazy." Because what's the 7th season? Right?
Yeah. This is the first one
I've heard no one talk about it. Like,
No,
the way they're talking about it now.
I heard last year was pretty good.
I've heard
And Tim
nothing.
just watched last season,
I didn't even
and he
know-
said it was good.
I completely forgot Odell Beckham's brother was even on there.
Was a thing, yeah. But yeah. So what did you guys do with your Juneteenth since we did, or not Juneteenth, but the Saturday since we didn't go? Like, I know.
I DJ'd Lenny's baby shower.
Yeah, shout out to Lenny.
Shout out Lenny.
Shout out to
Chelsea.
Lenny.
And
Shout out to
Shout out to them. They're having a girl. And the girl, they actually named her. It's gonna be after Lenny's like nickname. I think her name's gonna be Bo, but it's like spelled like BEUX. I think.
EAUX.
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah. So
Very
shout out to them.
Creole of you.
Very. Yeah, Corey. was there.
Cajun.
He made like a pop up appearance.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Oh, y'all was there?
Hot as all hell.
Yeah, I stayed for an hour. If that.
He came at the end.
They FaceTimed me when I was at the bar. I was like, yeah, I'll go. I don't have anything better to do.
Yeah,
I was in San Francisco all week, so I was looking for something to do anyway.
Okay.
Yep, so that was fun. And then after that, I actually went to the Juneteenth after party, but
How was that?
it was cool. But
Cool.
you can tell everybody was tired from being outside. all
Of
day.
course.
So
And it was hot as hell.
hot as fuck. I stayed for like maybe 30 minutes at most.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, y'all. Dapped up a couple people, came in there and left. Seen Joe Budden's son there.
Shout out to Trey.
Shout out Trey.
I guess.
bitch ass nigga.
Saigon was
Right? All right. I was gonna keep my mouth shut.
Nah, that thing was. Yeah, anyway.
Saigon.
Shout out to Saigon.
Stop interviewing Saigon and Jim Jones, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Please stop interviewing Jim Jones.
For the love of God.
Please. Because that nigga has, I don't know what he's been sipping on lately, but it's pure cooked delusion.
Did he
What's
say,
up with my man, Joe?
real quick, did he say he was better than Nas, or other people are saying that for him?
I think some young nigga said that Nas is better than him because he's got more hits. Or he was better than Nas something.
Because he has more hits?
Something like that. And then...
he said his son doesn't know a Nas song.
Yeah.
He said, I have more Billboard entries than Nas, and if me and Nas was to go to the hood right now, I'm gonna get the blunt first.
Whoa! See, this is how you know this nigga... Never mind.
The nigga is
Never mind.
very regarded in the community.
Why wouldn't he be?
It's Nas, though. What do you...
And fun fact, he actually doesn't have more Billboard
He
entries than Nas.
doesn't at all.
Nigga,
Like,
Jim Jones
it's-
has We Fly High.
It's Summer in Miami.
That's not a
it.
Billboard song. That's on YouTube.
That was a Billboard song.
Summer in Miami?
No,
Not
We Fly High.
Yeah, We Fly High.
And
Yeah.
probably Pop
You ain't know Summer in
Champagne.
Miami, can do.
Probably if I heard it.
You ain't gonna know that song. Trey Songz is on it.
Oh,
So probably if I heard it.
let's say it says Jim has 9 Billboard entries and
I'm about to say,
Nas
he
has
got more than,
27.
I'm about to say he got more than one.
Wait, what are Jim Jones's Billboard entries?
Let me see if it tells me.
Pop Champagne ain't even his song.
And Lamont,
That counts as being on there.
Okay.
Lamont LZ, it looks like a spot called Wicked Wolf, and
Oh, Wicked Wolf, I know.
they do Love Island events on
Okay.
Tuesdays and
Yeah,
Thursdays.
I know Wicked
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay.
Wolf. Yeah, it's them people though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I mean, it's Love Island.
We
so
love
Island, though.
What am I
What do you
saying?
expect?
I'm saying it would be just us. Like,
That's
It'll
fine.
be just y'all.
y'all root for Ace? That
Yeah.
was the conversation in there.
You're rooting for Austin? Because the thing is,
everybody need to be like,
it's technically, it's mainly minorities on the show.
Yeah, but
So it's like, what you want?
Yeah.
There's one white girl at this point. Actually, now with
what's serious
Casa
Spanish?
Amor. Yeah, she's Mexican and Puerto Rican.
I didn't know what the hell she was. To be honest.
I knew she was Mexican. I see that Mexican.
Who was Mexican?
Sierra.
I see that Mexican.
Oh,
I didn't know what the
I
hell
can
she
smell
had
it.
on.
I smell a torta.
Ay, she's not a torta.
definitely.
She's not a torta.
I smell
That's
a
my girl.
I'm sorry, a tortilla.
Yeah, nah, she's cool.
Yeah, she seems like the coolest.
But yeah, I didn't do anything on Saturday. I chilled out at the crib.
Yeah. Not surprising.
There was a cookout at my house.
I was about to say, did that happen?
Yeah, it still happened. It was good. It was fine. So what happened was my girlfriend's best friends got married, and then they asked if they can hold like a post-wedding barbecue at my parents' house, which they did.
How black?
Very.
Very black. Yeah, so they invited their friends and family over to the house. Had some.
I DJ'd that wedding, by the way.
Yeah, you did. Yes,
Oh yes.
that was a wedding. But yeah, it was cool. It was nice. It was the first good weekend we've had this summer so far.
It was.
So it was a good day. We was out there playing volleyball, swimming, dancing, eating, all that good shit.
Nice.
People were married, happy, and drunk.
Nice.
Speaking of drunk, I did Cedar Woods again on Sunday. Had a tower.
Margarita?
Them shits be cooking me. Damn.
Margarita or
Just
champagne?
regular champagne.
Oh.
I almost pulled up, but we wound up going someplace else because we didn't know if you were DJing there that day.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah,
Shoulda.
we was like, damn, Elsie wasn't setting no libs. But
Them shits be.
we wound up
frying.
going to a butcher bar.
I never heard that.
It's
Butcher 360?
60.
We got to get there. He's fiending.
No, it's okay.
Nah, I want to
I
go.
want to go.
Where's that at again?
I really got
Near Mike.
Near-
Is that by you?
Yeah, it's up by me. But if we go there, can I take you out of my hibachi spot?
Yeah.
We can't do
Absolutely.
both.
Absolutely.
And not the same day.
Not the
You
same
want to
bed.
do it the same day?
No. I didn't say the same.
You would eat, go to sleep, and then go back out?
I mean, how I deal with that.
He's sick. He's sick.
I'm talking about
Mike didn't
once
get
we
this
do
way
that,
on accident.
Fucking eat day. No, at some other point we go and I
Of course.
my
Of
spot.
course.
They're gonna be hooked. They're like, oh, I gotta get on the turnpike. It's so good.
That's fine, but you know I drive.
I love hibachi, so
Not this week because I'm gonna be down here.
Look,
We'll figure it out, Mike.
yeah, we'll figure it out, Mike. Don't worry about it.
We can go next week.
Keenan immediately.
We could put it in the chat. We could talk about it later.
No, we're gonna schedule it right now in front of everybody so I can have a whole account. We can go next week.
What, 4th of July?
Yeah, you want to go 4th of July weekend?
Actually, I can't because I'm gonna be in Virginia.
Like I said, we talking about this later.
Oh my god.
So like I said, we'll talk about this
I'm in
later.
Virginia for to visit family reunion.
Family
Your family?
Yeah, my family.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be staying there.
But
For sure.
in Juneteenth comic book news, did you guys hear about?
We could go on Sunday.
We're past this. Go ahead.
What? Juneteenth comic book news, somewhat related. Did you hear about Black Panther's white son?
I did hear about it.
What? Why?
I don't know why they opened this can of worms.
I definitely did hear about it. I don't know if.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you make Severus Snape black. They want to take things back, and they start reaching for things.
Yeah, this is.
What's
No,
the
it's
lore?
real.
He's a real character, supposedly. Blonde hair, blue eyes. His name's Katima. Somehow he's the son of T'Challa.
Yeah.
Who made
But it's
this
just
up?
like,
And it came up because they were thinking about redoing Black Panther, but now doing it
with Damson, right?
with a white man as Black Panther.
but that's
No way.
I haven't marched in the streets for anything other than Trayvon Martin getting killed. I will march for that.
Yeah.
So that's the
That's
whole reason why
disgusting.
like this is coming up now because
I will be in the streets.
It came out that there's a thought of having a white Black.
And you know, there's some cracker out there going, well, if you can make the Little Mermaid black, why can't I make Black Panther white?
I mean,
because he's in Africa. He's African.
Yes.
His name was Black Panther. It's not just a thing. It's just not.
but I believe his white son does become Black Panther in a series.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't want to go down that timeline.
Yeah, because it's
we
a
don't
bad
It's a
timeline.
horrible timeline.
We don't want that. Like
If I see the White Panther, I will raise hell.
He said is.
I will. Raise hell.
I've never made a Reddit post in my life, but I'll make a Reddit
I'll
post
do it
for that. I'm definitely posting it on Reddit for that.
I'll make a video. I'll put my face on there.
Yeah.
this cannot happen.
Yeah, I'll put
This
my
not
face on
happen.
Reddit.
This cannot stand.
I will not stand for this. No.
I will not stand for this.
White Panther. Get the fuck out of here.
White Panther?
He lives
What?
in Johannesburg.
Albino Panther? Are you kidding me? No.
And he lives in South Africa.
No. He's from Africa, not Amsterdam.
And he beats T'Challa in a fight. You know, the fight for the right to be Black Panther.
Yeah.
Beats him in that fight.
Who made that up and was like, yeah, this is it?
Looks like Joseph Quest.
Ibambe!
Harambe.
Well, I'll tell you, the Boondocks, it ages beautifully. Like, this is so many different facets.
So much.
He said, why am I going to get fired? For being an irresponsible white man?
Is that true?
Oh, word.
Did y'all see the recent panel where there was like what current events would be like good episodes on the Boondocks? And there was like
All of them.
there was like recently we could talk about them storming the Capitol. There was like the Shannon Sharp incident would have been a crazy.
Anything Shannon Sharp, bro.
You could even do music.
Huh?
You could even do music.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they
you could do
did
the.
that.
Oh, they'd be clowning Drake on the Boondocks.
Oh, that's what I say. Drake versus Kendrick.
Bro, imagine them reenacting the
Nigga,
boat fight.
fuck that. The Young Thug
yeah.
Rico case?
Oh, they'd be going stupid with that.
Fucking Woody.
They could do a day of life of Gunna.
YSL Woody, bro.
Oh,
A life of YSL him. Just do him.
If they did the Young Thug Rico case and had the R. Kelly as his lawyer.
Did he?
Okay.
Diddy? Oh, Lord, Diddy.
Tyler Perry again.
Spin the block on Tyler.
They would absolutely do
That's
it.
literally, as soon as that came out, I thought of that episode. I'm like, wow, he really got it.
He really like
Passion fruit lotion
Because
is
he
out.
broke down, he's like, what's it going to take to get some ass, man? And if you read the text, that's what he says in the text. He's like,
Pretty much.
what's it going to take to have some guiltless sex? That's called,
Didn't he get that episode pulled?
Yeah.
yeah,
it's gone.
because he was so mad, he got it pulled. They have 2 episodes that were like pulled, well, 3. That one, and then the one where they were going hard against BET.
I thought that was the same episode.
No.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Perry, and I think is the BET one, and there was one where like Ruckus is like doing like a racist TV show. I think those are the same.
I didn't get pulled. That's I watch that all the time.
But yeah, Black Evil Television. A smart nigga. Run the numbers.
Dude, they would be running it up if they were still doing that shit.
Bro, I tell
And
you.
I know every like once in a while they'll come back out and say, I wouldn't say no, it could happen. Like nigga,
That shit.
Yeah, it's cooked. Stop it.
Aaron McGruder not doing shit. He's in his cave. You cannot find hide nor hair of that nigga. He might be dead.
And the fact that they won't hire John Witherspoon's son to
sounds just like him.
just like him.
Just hire him.
They won't hire him. They're not bring.
It's not even about that. It's you got to find the original creator. He's not. Where is he?
It's the other nigga that does a lot of the talking. I forget his name.
Carl, I think.
Yeah, whatever his name is. The other one, whoever the other writer or creator is.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Yeah, him.
That dude.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
Yeah, but what else?
Did you see that? Did you see him telling that story?
Yeah.
How it actually happened.
Yeah.
Funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
He's like, this is a real incident. Out with his ex-wife, and Usher came in,
Damn.
and she was acting a fool.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Oh yeah.
In some somewhat local news, I don't know if you guys heard, but now Florida has more Wawas than we do.
That makes sense.
It's
a bigger state.
It does
Geographically,
but
but
it's the biggest state.
Who let this happen?
Big Wawa did.
We gotta.
And the thing is, I actually like the Wawas down there.
How do we come back?
We gotta step our game up.
Like they're designed a little more.
It's because they're all new. They all got designed like the past 10 years.
Yeah,
That's true.
They're all full station.
Yeah.
All
That too.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I think pretty much there's only 2 Wawas over in this area that are not full.
There's 2 that come to mind automatically that are not like
West Hampton, and they shut the one down in Cherry Hill. That's going now.
They shut down a Wawa?
It was just a deli.
The little standalone.
Yeah. The only one I can think of right now is West Hampton.
it's 2 in West Hampton.
No.
It's one in West Hampton, one in like almost Mount Holly. When you go down 541.
There's another one?
That's the one I'm thinking. That's West Hampton.
The one near.
there's
Over by BCIT.
Oh.
Library.
Yeah, that's a standalone.
Yeah, that's
Oh
yeah.
shit. All right. Well, either way, local talk doesn't matter.
Very low.
What else we got going on?
Also local talk. My week.
Yeah.
I was since I didn't go to the Juneteenth thing, kind of disappointed, but I was like, I'm not gonna go all the way up there just for the thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was hot as fuck outside.
Yeah, that too. I was like, it's gonna be too hot. Like if we were gonna be doing VIP stuff with Bubba Swave, I was like, it's worth being hot.
And
You had
we
the
would've been
camera ready too.
We would have been in the shit.
Yeah, I had the
Good,
camera
bro.
ready. Yeah, I still got the film from
New York.
New York, and yeah, that's cool. But instead, I hung out at my house, chilled. I had my sister come over because she was supposed to watch my dogs because Brandy was in DC. So I just had her watch the dogs while I went grocery shopping and golfed. So it was like I had a dog
Yeah, a little
nanny.
babysitter.
Yeah, a little.
You had a daddy day.
Yeah.
My man had a day off.
Yeah, let me go grocery shopping. I was like, just
Snuggle up today.
so yeah, it was just like, and then
He was riding around in little carts.
yeah, had the little mini cart in Wegmans pushing it around. And I was like, then I get back, and then Brandy gets back, and she's like, oh, I didn't know you were going grocery shopping. Why didn't you ask me if I wanted anything? I said,
That's not part of daddy day.
Yeah.
I got the bare essentials. I got the meat and I got the cheese.
I got the bread and milk.
I got enough to make my sandwich.
I got enough to make dinner for the week. Nothing else.
Yeah. What else was she expecting?
I don't know.
a random snack.
I don't know. Maybe like fresh cut fruit.
It's like, how did you know I didn't want any olives?
She was like,
What?
You hate olives. What are you talking about? Yeah, but maybe I just wanted some now. But
My
yeah,
palate may have changed. I am getting older.
exactly. I guess I could talk about it on here. So, you saw my lawn. It hasn't been cut in like almost a month. And this is going to sound slightly insensitive, possibly.
It's because of ice, isn't it?
But I think that's what happened. I think ice got my lawn people.
Oh.
Either they got them or they're hiding.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I text them, no answer.
Oh, shit. I was going to say green bubbles, but they had Androids anyway.
No, they had that. You call my lawn people broke?
No.
I'm not paying them enough to have
Just
iPhone?
having Androids.
Ah, man.
Our phones cost the same amount as yours.
They have Androids. I'm just saying. They just like Androids.
They like it.
Yeah. I think it's easier to have WhatsApp on there.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's easy to have
Go
WhatsApp
on
on
either
our phone.
phone.
When I think of WhatsApp, I think of Androids. Like
That's because it's
just-
already green. That's what
but it's
you're
just
saying.
like it's an international thing. International niggas like WhatsApp and Androids.
Okay.
Julian talking like Charlie Kirk.
No, I just think
Big ass T Charlie Kirk. Well, actually, like, shut up. Go bite some bark, dickhead.
I just
Yeah, but
Just associate the two.
yeah, I associate them.
But yeah, I texted him, didn't get any answers for like the past couple weeks, and I called this other number because there was 2 numbers on the card, on the business card.
Was it Jay's? Jay's.
Oh no.
Oh.
So yeah, I called this other number that was on the card, and the dude, also Hispanic, based on his accent, he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't work with him anymore, but I used to work with him years ago. I've been getting a lot of calls. I think he got in some trouble." And
Why do you have to do that?
You know that, yeah.
because I'm trying to be accurate to what
I
happened.
didn't work with him before.
I never. I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that.
I know you're right about it.
But I'm pretty sure he was leading me to the answer without telling me like, yo, they got scooped.
Yeah.
But that's what I think happened, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope they're all right.
I hope so.
Did you hire the new guy?
Oh, of course.
That sucks.
Work's got to get done.
I said, yeah. So he said, yeah, I'm coming to do your neighbor tomorrow. I said, all right.
Shit, all right.
Say less.
Pull up on me.
Why don't you cut your own grass?
Elsie saw. You'll probably see. It's
That shit is treacherous.
yeah.
Just get a ride.
And the only reason I ask is
A
like,
riding mower, it makes it worse. You have to push.
No, you don't.
Did you see his lawn?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You don't have to push
You
because
don't.
they
You
they
can-
ride on it.
I'm about to say you can ride on
I
that.
wouldn't want to even ride on that. I'd be like, I'm about to fall.
Yeah, it's like
It's just too heavy.
it's like this much of a grade on the side. So
It's pretty.
you
steep.
have to. It's pretty steep.
I don't know how they do it, but they do it.
You gotta do it sideways.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go up
Yeah.
and down that way. You gotta ride across it.
Right. That's
Yeah.
how I did when I had to push it.
Yeah, that's
It's
all.
like, Keenan,
Rough on the ankles.
just get
I
a
need
ride
some track spikes or something, or like some field spikes.
Yeah, you need cleats.
Some cleats,
All
because
I
I'll
gotta
be
say is, I don't want to.
that too.
I'm about to say this.
I don't want to.
Keenan simplifies everything. All you gotta do is that. All you
It's
gotta
like-
do is fucking.
I mean, that's all you gotta
Do
do.
you realize it takes me like over an hour, and it takes them 15 minutes?
Yeah, because you was pushing. But if you drove,
I'm not gonna get a riding lawnmower.
He's not old enough for that yet. You got to earn that.
You want to have a John Deere?
You need some more tokens for
Yeah.
that, all right?
Exactly. I need some more
John Deere.
straw pennies.
Actually, needs more gray hairs on your balls. for that.
so like you know how they have Roombas? They got ones for your lawn now.
You're lying.
Yeah, they
dead
do.
ass.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And it just looks like a mini lawnmower.
Yeah.
I think
and
How
it,
does it- how
and
does
it,
it know?
it'll cut your grass.
how's it know the boundaries of your grass?
It learns, it tracks it out, and
So the one I was looking at years ago, like you actually had to like pinpoint it in the system, and then it just knew.
Oh, maybe like
Now I'm sure it got a camera on it, and it sees like where the grass ends, and it just turns.
it sees like obstacles. Obviously, it's not going to like run over people or run over objects. It's just
they got one on Amazon for $400.
Yeah,
that one might cut you up. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit just might.
Run over your cats if they're sleeping in the yard.
All right, so I mean, it's like
Yeah.
Mo waiter, whatever it is.
I know free advertising.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. This one's $3,500.
shit, I'll probably get something like that if I ever get grass.
Yeah, my yard's too big, and it's so stupid.
I think that would look kind of bougie though.
What? Having a
Self-cutting lawn.
yeah, that's very bougie.
Like, look at this fucking asshole.
Why is that bougie?
Feed into the economy, pay some Mexicans
come
like
on.
everybody else.
I'll stand outside like this.
So what's the difference between me cutting it and then me just putting the robot out there to cut it myself?
Loser. What is this? Meet the Robinsons, nigga? Cut your own grass.
Meet the
I am.
Robinsons.
No, you're not.
I put the machine out there and get out there itself.
No, grass.
I ain't buy it myself.
Somebody has to sweat for the grass.
Yeah.
Either you or
It's-
a Hispanic person.
Michael, you haven't walked.
Or a white person. I have seen white people cutting
Michael,
yards in the neighborhood.
you're the king of convenience. You will pay for convenience.
Mike, you
I am. I'm going to pay for the convenience for this Hispanic man to do it.
yeah,
Help out his economy.
exactly.
Help him out. I'm not
the
going to
money in
pay
his
an Android robot to do the shit. That's probably not going to do it right.
Why would it not do it right?
That's a robot. Fuck that.
That's not how technology works.
What?
Like what you're trying to say. Like for you to buy something that new, that concept that's new. And
It's not new.
For it
Like-
to work.
like it's-
how old is it?
It's been now at least 5 years.
Okay, so it's fairly new, right? So it can't expect it to like do exactly the job that you would do if you were to do it on your own.
I'm not paying $3,000 for a fucking Roomba lawnmower.
But the thing is, you already have the concept of the Roomba. Now you just have to put it to grass. So it's
You
not like
just
you're
have
creating-
the concept.
It's not the same for me. It's, not, I don't
it's
like
literally
that.
the same thing.
It's gonna miss spots.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Just like your Roomba misses spots, that
the only thing it misses is the corners, but there's nothing in the corner to stop it from getting the corner.
Right.
So it's not going to miss a spot. Once it knows the lawn, it knows the lawn.
How much do you pay your guy, if you don't mind saying?
What was it? Like $50 every 2 weeks?
Wow. Okay.
Every
So-
2 weeks for years, you're going to spend more than that Roomba.
True. But what about the
same thing is
maintenance and
happening at home.
replacing that Roomba?
You're still going to spend less money using that Roomba.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm positive, yes.
I ain't buying no.
Does this run on gas or is it electric?
Probably
It's
like
electric.
Electric.
The one I was looking at was, I'm sure
Yeah,
they
this
probably
one
got a
was
gas
electric.
one, but
It
they got
literally
better.
looks like a RC car. Like
Yeah, it's $1,600. I'm not doing that.
I mean, there's a lot of them. Like this one's from
Shit.
Home Depot.
Yeah, there's some, there's like anything. You can get some cheap ones that probably won't work, or you can get something good.
You get the one that's going to do it right.
See, this
I
one-
would
this
get the one
advertisement-
that's going to do it right.
Going over 80.
80 degree incline? Sign me up.
It's going straight up that bitch.
I'm just saying, hey.
Yeah, this is real wash talk. Robot lawnmowers. Good God.
I caught you, bitch.
Good
Not
Lord.
I don't know if we have anything else.
That's like 3 years of grass cutting.
And it's not like I get my grass cut year round because
Yeah.
we live in New Jersey. So
Yeah,
it's like April to October. Yeah, April to October probably. And October, I might say, nah,
Fuck it.
just
They'll be all right. It's
let
gonna
it grow
die.
and then it'll shrink. I'll be all right.
At the end of the year, do you do the whole? No, at the beginning of the season, do you have them do the whole thing like they thatch the grass, get all?
Nah, I'm not doing all that.
that shit.
They did
was
some long.
That shit was the worst.
the
That shit was the worst.
You do what to the grass?
worst.
Thatching.
What is that?
So you're pulling up all the dead grass that was left over throughout the season, so allowing for new grass to grow.
It's good for the lawn and just
Yeah.
For a lawn care enthusiast, that's just like what you do.
Yeah, I like
Man,
that though.
it's some good manual labor.
it sure is.
It sure is.
It sure is.
It's some labor, all right.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, don't let. Oh God, that was terrible.
But speaking of good shit,
What?
we got the beta question of the week.
Oh my God.
If you guys are ready,
Don't go through and look at it.
I did, and
Keenen.
a lot of these things weren't advice. People was getting shit off their
Niggas is
chest.
getting their shit off.
Nah, y'all niggas need therapy, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Motherfuckers was just getting shit off their chest.
Shit
And
was crazy.
I'm like, God damn. I'm just going through like, that's not advice. That's
And
not
there's more.
advice.
I haven't looked at it in a couple hours now.
That's just angry.
There's 75 responses.
I'm
That's
like,
We got to delete that one.
I'm
I
like-
actually went through and deleted one because I said that can't be in there.
I was like, that one you should have called the cops.
The one with the one with the slur.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know who you are.
yeah. You're
You know who
wild.
you are?
Why'd you answer that so fast?
Shout out to you, I guess, but oh my God. Yeah.
So yeah, the question of the week this week was, oh yeah, before you say your thing, just say what the question is. Like,
Okay.
oh yeah. So the question of the week this week was, what advice do you have for your ex? And someone said, oh no, I was about to read. Maybe
Just go with the number one comment.
okay.
Start off with the number one comment.
Yeah.
Someone said, come out the closet. It's okay, Buki. Which
That was the first response that I saw.
she was quick,
And boy.
and she's right.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month. It's time to embrace your month. It's time. You can't hide forever.
who you are for your pride.
Got you some Skittles because you gay.
And some balloons.
Because you gay. Because you gay.
Gay.
Because you gay and stuff.
There's a cake with a rainbow because you gay.
What advice do you have for your ex? This person said your new boyfriend asked me for advice on how to deal with you.
That's not advice.
That's not even advice.
That's just-
He's just like, how the fuck do you feel with this fucking bitch?
How did you do this for 3 years? It's been 4 weeks and I'm about to kill myself.
That's rough.
That's super rough.
That's rough.
God damn.
The new work is reaching out to you to deal with this. You're a monster.
Yeah, nobody ever calls your resource. I mean,
Nah, somebody call your old work.
Calling your references.
your
Calling your,
references, I'm sorry.
your employment history.
nobody ever does that. So the fact that
Say,
is this nigga really wilding?
how do we feel about reach arounds?
Was he really pantless in the office all the time? Like,
Yep.
he's wilding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
He acting like shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I got this.
Shit, are you drinking in the office?
Yeah, they ran out of juice, so I got this. Yeah. It's mango flavored.
Yeah.
Success. Yeah.
Nigga
You want some?
drinking White Claws.
What? Any more
want some?
questions?
How many have you had?
No, I've had 3. Any
That's my
questions?
favorite.
He's like, no. Well, back to it then.
Yeah, back to it then. Is there a black person here?
That's real nonsense.
No,
real
this one laid me out. She was like, well, there's a white person. Nah, I don't need one of those.
I don't need one of those. Did you see the Do It Lady? Do It Lady. You see
No,
Watch that one.
He was like, I found it. Success.
Success.
Some trash.
Yeah.
What advice would you give your ex? This person said, it's weird you wanted to do it in front of your pets. Also, clean your counter every once in a while.
Fair. But
Wanting to do it in front of the pets, yes, that's
I saw that. Is it a wanting or they didn't care if the pets were there? Because if it's a wanting,
Yeah.
that's a little freaky.
Like, I
don't know
can't do
what
this
you're on.
unless Roscoe's here.
Or the pet. The dog's here. Let's fuck.
come here.
Weird.
Sit.
I gotta show you something.
Like, ooh, let's see if he eats it.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see if he eats it.
Okay.
Okay, so some question was, what advice do you have for your ex? And somebody said, stop marrying every big you date for a place to stay. You giving bed bug vibes.
Hopping from bed to bed.
Hey, man. Don't hate the player, hit the game.
Yep.
But do they mean literally marrying? Because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, that's how sometimes it be. This very disgruntled individual. What advice do you have for your ex? I hope a homeless nigga spit on you.
Said that in all caps, right?
All caps.
All caps. All caps.
Said, not really advice. Not really advice there.
No.
Nah. No advice there.
Yeah, this isn't advice either. What advice would you give to your ex? You thought the grass is greener now that now that nigga cheating and beating on you. Shaking my head. I tried to warn you. Jesus.
Now, this is some good advice here. What advice would you have for your ex? Keep your new daughter away from men like you. Damn. That's a little scary.
That's rough.
That's a little scary.
I don't know if it's good enough for you. It wasn't scary enough. You ain't scare your ass away.
No,
Oh, he did.
no, they did. That's what they asked.
You don't know that.
It says for the ex.
But you don't know that that's how you broke up.
I hope so.
I hope.
But
Oh
maybe
my
it's not.
God.
But we don't know.
Jesus Christ.
But on top of the one Elsie said, what advice do you have for your ex? They said, getting married ain't gonna stop your new mans from putting hands on you.
That was very specific.
Very specific. But it's probably applies to a lot of women, unfortunately, and it's very true.
Like, oh, you think
But-
you're better than me? Okay.
Yeah.
Become.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for your ex? Choke.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
What advice would you give your ex? Is this my ex? Lose some weight, you fat lying motherfucker. They about to send your ass overseas. I hope they put your ass in the first flight and you in the front lines. Salute.
Salute.
Sounds like Mike.
One of my exes if I was in the army.
We'll talk about that in a second too. Talk about this.
What
damn
advice would you give your
12-day
ex?
war.
Take a trip to Home Depot. You know the rest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that rope section.
We do know the rest.
Yeah.
Oh. What advice would you give to your ex? Your new boyfriend can't read out loud.
I literally.
That's not advice.
But that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people say gang shit up their chest.
He can't read out loud.
Oh
man. My god.
Yeah, these people do not like.
He's a target for the popcorn reading.
Yeah. This one's a little more positive. What advice would you give to your ex?
Jesus
do your
Christ.
thing. I'll do mine. Just make sure you're doing it over there, away from me. God bless.
What advice would you give your ex? Maybe if you hadn't been conniving and cheating, your dad would still be here.
God damn.
Pack watch.
You say pack watch?
Yeah, pack watch.
You say we were smoking on that dad pack tonight.
Wow.
Wild stuff.
Pack watch. Oh my god.
What advice would I give my ex? Stop being a whore.
Simple.
Okay.
That is good advice. That's good advice. What advice would you give to your ex? A third baby mama isn't a good idea.
Why not? What advice would you give to your ex? You left me for a nigga that had a baby on you, then chose a nigga that beat you with his hands and feet. Then you called me a bum. Go die. These are real people, by the way.
What advice would you give your ex? Just because you lived in a shed doesn't mean you understand African American hardships and plights. You racist white cockroach. Enjoy your midlife crisis, bitch.
Was this a black person?
Yep.
Yeah, we know this person.
We know them.
And I'm going to tell you that was your first mistake.
What advice do you have for your ex? Date an ugly girl. You're too insecure for an attractive one.
Good advice.
Or maybe you was just out here living a little too loose.
Nah, I think he just fumbled a bad bitch.
It could be.
Some people never had a bad bitch before. I've seen this happen in real time. A dude I used to work with had a badge on. Never had one before. Was running around telling everybody, I got a bad bitch. I'll be fucking her. Everybody was like,
I'll be fucking her.
Okay.
Everybody was like, well, what? Yeah, it got messy after that.
What if you get a bad bitch and she's still out here in the streets moving like she's a single bad bitch?
Well, that's
not
not. I
insecurity.
don't think that's the example.
I don't think that's the example or
That's
the
not
case.
being insecure. That's being logical of what's going on.
Yeah.
If she's not
That
moving
wasn't even
crazy,
an example, though.
She didn't give an example. She just said,
He lost a bad bitch. He don't know how to act.
That sounds like it's a
insecure.
problem for her, not so much the other person.
He was insecure.
yeah.
You've seen that before.
If she wants to go out with her friends sometimes and have drinks,
Yeah. No, you can't go out. You got that on?
yeah, but we also seen girls go out there and act like they're single still when they're in full-blown relationships.
I've
Where
seen.
are you
I've
gathering
seen
this
more of the
You've never seen that, LG?
first.
Yeah, but this has nothing to do with the example.
We don't know the example. We just said that we're
just said
we're
stop
getting a
being-
one-sided example.
She said, just stop. She said,
We're
stop
getting
being-
one-sided.
You're being insecure because you have a bad bitch.
We're getting one.
and you said
one-sided.
What if she's going outside wearing mini dresses with a slit on the side with heels on?
What if she's standing on bars still popping ass?
Then that's not being insecure. That's just that's different.
Again, what if we're just getting it from one side? What if that's what she's
All right,
doing?
Keenan.
Ken's just saying,
All right.
he just said, what if she's a whore?
What if she
Then
is?
she can scroll down and say, "Stop being a whore." Watch that advice.
What if she is?
I'm gonna say she's not.
I would lean heavily that she's
I'm
not.
gonna take the side of my listeners.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean
Yeah.
heavy. I'm gonna lean.
Is he
on to the fact that
listening?
she's not.
You say, "Oh, maybe she should stop standing on top of bars and shaking her ass when I'm right in front
you
of
should
her."
stop popping that pussy, bitch.
What? So specific.
This is my last one. What advice would you give your ex? Nobody fucks with your cooking, ho. Like,
Cook better?
This
Is that what that means?
Yeah, I guess.
have y'all ever been with a girl that can't cook? Like a girl cook you something, it's like, ooh, this is not good.
Nah.
Nah.
I wasn't with her, but I've had a woman cook for me, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Ugh.
It was rough. What you make?
I don't remember.
You should have just did your best Gordon Ramsay impression. Just,
God awful!
This is disgusting.
Send it back to the kitchen.
disgusting.
What are you?
Chicken, raw, mashed potatoes,
Code. It's all code. Code.
It's bloody raw.
All right, this is my last one. Advice you just get, or advice I give to my ex, or whatever we said.
What advice would you give to your
ex? You should seek help because naming one of your kids after me is crazy, and I bet her mom don't even know. Oh my!
I mean,
God.
wow, what's your name though? If your name's something like Stephanie, then
Well, ooh, this is my last one.
Even so,
what advice would you give to your ex? Don't introduce the next guy to your hotter sister.
that's crazy.
What's the sister look like?
obviously hotter.
definitely hotter.
It's like having a Maya, then you get Andreina. It's like,
I made a horrible decision.
Yeah.
Damn, I got the ugly one.
She wasn't ugly.
She's not ugly.
She wasn't ugly until she got there.
There's just levels.
I promise. That girl was not ugly until
She's not ugly.
She's still not ugly. She's just Andreina.
Not the bad. Like
she looked like a 10 until a 10 came there.
It's not even bad. It's not. It's crazy. It's literally everybody. Everybody moved down a notch when she came up.
Yeah.
One of my
Except for Shelly.
Everybody
Except for Shelly.
moved down a notch.
Alandria didn't.
If there's a ranking system,
Alandria,
Oh, you're saying like a ranking system.
everybody moved down.
If these are all five, if Alandria was a 5-star, it don't matter what division. She's 5-star.
Yeah, they can be
in Georgia, California.
Two bad
Texas.
bitches can
I'm talking
coexist.
about college football rankings.
She's a 5-star
If,
wherever
if Alabama's one, Alandria's Alabama.
Yeah.
But then, oh shit, Clemson is nice all of a sudden. No, she's number 2 now.
No, because if Alandria is an Alabama left tackle, Andriana, she's the right tackle.
And the right tackle is the
Built
one.
Built the same. I got two
fair enough.
thoroughbreds, 2,000.
Nah, man. If you building a franchise, no, it's more like Adriana's the left tackle and old girl is the right tackle.
Dang, now she's old girl.
Adriana,
Too bad my quarterback is left-handed.
Nah, well, you weren't built for success anyway. You were fucked up from the beginning.
It's college. I can get away with it.
Old devil magic quarterback.
Yeah,
Doing his left hand.
College.
Doing that fuck shit quarterback.
It's college. Niggas can be left-handed and it's fine. As long as you throw a tight spiral, it won't matter. It's fine.
We need to protect the blind side.
Protect the blood.
Okay, I guess. I guess that's. I
could do that all day because there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, if you haven't joined the Beta Brigade, just go ahead and
get up in there, man. On Instagram.
You can, if you go to our Instagram and you look in the bio, you'll see a little button right there that says Beta Brigade. Just press that and then press join.
And that is free.
And that is, it's you won't believe it's free.
You wouldn't believe how free it was.
Just have to have the internet.
Damn, she's so bad.
Yeah, she's very bad.
She is.
She's very bad. She's very bad.
I like everything about her. Somebody would have to get me off of her.
Okay.
And I know.
Stop it,
I gotta be holding myself back because I'll be watching that shit with Big E, and I just every time I'll be like, damn.
You ain't gotta hold yourself back.
Nah, she be looking at me. She's like, okay, I get it.
Okay.
I'm like,
She'll get you back when that new bombshell comes.
I'm like, man.
Yeah, there's some stallions coming in. Like,
when that new bombshell get there,
Go to niggas might make me concerned.
Yeah, she gonna start acting like Iran. Everybody's gonna feel
motherfucking duck sauce looking boy.
she likes a little South Asian.
No,
okay.
That nigga's TikTok.
I just projected on him because he's the one. I'm firm in my masculine. He's the one that looked the most attractive out of all those guys.
Oh, I didn't see the guys that much.
I like that. That's a good looking guy. All right, Ricky Tan.
Ricky Tan. I've seen him.
Who in here know Ricky Tan?
He's like one famous for.
Get your punk ass out of that chair right now.
You gonna talk about Iran?
Oh, grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah.
War.
Yeah, we got in.
My thing was, I was never really shook because we have the best military in the world, or at least I wasn't shook by Iran. I was shook to see who took Iran's side and was like, you know what, this is our opportunity to fuck them niggas up. Because if it was Russia, North Korea, somebody like that, I'm like, ugh. China. I don't think China would have did it. I think it would have been North Korea before. No.
So it looks like Iran just broke the ceasefire and they are bombing Israel right now.
Oh, bam.
No.
Wait,
don't say that.
The missile sirens sound across central and southern Israel right now.
That better not be say cheese.
No, I'm dead. Even though Say Cheese is credible, but still.
Fuck Say Cheese.
Nah, Say Cheese gets. I mean, it's just us making a news page where we get our news from something else.
Yeah.
And I want a links where I can actually open an article. That's all.
Credible.
What's wrong with that? What's having a link so I can read more? They just say
Journalism.
Yeah, something. I want to be able to read.
Credible.
I need to know what bases are being hit. I needed to know what's actually going on.
But that's crazy. Well,
yeah, I guess
the saga continues.
but I mean, it could be them saying playing.
I mean, it just said the sirens are going off.
It could just be the sirens, and they could be. I can't trust those people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm not opening my mouth all the way, but
I
can't trust those guys.
I can't really.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I didn't say who I was talking about, but
I don't trust them niggas.
Yeah.
After everything that's been going on over there right now, what reason do I have to trust those people at this point in time? That country.
Didn't say which people.
I didn't say. But what good reason do I have to trust anything that they say? Because them niggas can get on Twitter right now and be like, everybody is
live from Corey.
So this is from CNN. Says Trump announces a ceasefire. U.S. President Donald Trump announced Monday evening a ceasefire between Israel and Iran and said hopes it will become permanent. Strikes continue. Israel said it identified missile launches from Iran early Tuesday morning because it's Tuesday morning over there now. Right. So yeah, strikes continue.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Well, otherwise,
I didn't know that you could look at like all the future like casts of Love Island on their website.
What?
So like you can see everybody that's
that's what's going
tonight.
on.
That's right now.
So all the because it's hella people in here.
It's Casa Amor.
Yeah, Casa Amor.
Casa Amor is when they separate the boys and the girls and they tempt them with a whole new round,
with a whole new set of people.
Okay, because I'm like, hey, yo, some fucking Coco.
Keenen thought he had the scoop.
I didn't think I had anything.
Coco's bad as hell.
I didn't know. Like, I'm seeing a whole bunch of extra women. Like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, it's like the women, they're sending the women to another house where there's gonna be a bunch of niggas there, and then the niggas that are staying there gonna have a bunch of baddies moving, and they get tempted for like a few days.
And you said this Asian nigga, best looking nigga in the house.
I mean,
From what he saw, I mean Mike wasn't examining the pictures.
I'm not about to get into a
Goddamn,
debate.
it flashed on the screen.
I'm like,
all right, you don't like Asian people. All right, it is what it is.
That's all
I do
I got some
like Asian
questions.
people.
Okay. Okay. I got some questions. I got some questions for you.
You gotta stop grouping all the Asians.
Also,
there's a lot of Asians.
I got some questions.
Apparently, there was never a ceasefire, so
Oh well.
it was never written in. Trump
Apparently, you know
just put it on his truth.
You know what makes this whole thing funny? There was a deal in place already,
Oh yeah, and he
took it away because Obama did it.
right.
There was a deal like
Please say psych, bro.
No, he's
Oh, my
actually
mama, bro.
factually correct.
There was a deal between those countries in place. Like, listen, you can enrich your uranium as long as these world officials could come in and inspect to make sure you're not making nuclear weapons. Please, just do you can fuck with all the uranium you want. Just let us make sure you regulate you. They were cool. Trump comes in and says, nah, fuck that, because Monkey Man did it. I don't like that. And he's replaced it with nothing. And this is why we're here today. Also, old boy on the other side has been talking about how Iran has been making bombs since damn near before we were born. Since for like 30 years now, he's like, they're like 2 days away from having all these nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
We ain't sniffed a nuclear bomb yet.
They've been 2 weeks away for 30 years.
Yes.
So what Mike is talking about is the Iran nuclear deal, where the whole purpose of it was to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons in exchange for lifting economic sanctions.
Yep.
And Trump removed it.
And replaced it with nothing. He I don't know. I'm not doing it again. I don't.
It's okay. I got some questions for y'all.
Let's ask questions.
I got some questions. It's okay. Speaking of sanctions and money, let's see. This might have been asked. Let me know. It says you were offered $500K, but only if you go into the last video game you played as the main character at the start of the game. If you survive a full year, you get the money. As an added incentive, you'll also get the character's skills and abilities along with whatever money they have. However, if you die in the game, you die for real.
Ooh.
Are you doing
How much money?
$500K?
No, that's not enough.
I don't think it's enough.
No, that's not enough.
That's not enough.
I'm cooked. I'm,
You gotta be
I'm
there.
so
You said
fucked.
a year. Yeah.
A
No.
whole year, damn.
I'm fucked. No.
Because whoever, what's the last game I played that had a character like that?
I only play Madden.
Nigga, last game I played
2K?
Does Rivals count?
I don't think so.
No.
There's no main.
I was
character.
Emma
And you can't.
Frost.
Yeah, they all die. You die at like you're guaranteed to die.
2 seconds.
But you come back.
Yeah.
It has to be like a story mode game, like Assassin's Creed or something like that.
Yeah, no, I'm cooked.
I think the last story mode game I played then.
Oh, Mike, you're cooked.
Seafood.
You're
Seafood?
You're not making it.
I'm cooked, bro.
Mike's
What,
Mike's dying as soon as he
Elden Ring?
load into the game.
It's that too. I'm definitely cooked with that. But Last of Us Part 2. Cooked.
I might be able to survive in seafood.
Not a whole year. You're out of your
Is that the
mind.
fighting one?
Yeah, like the Japanese, like you're the guy and you got it. But
Seafood?
But every time you die, you just go up in age.
No, once you die, you die. So you wouldn't go up in age. You'll
in the
just
game,
be
don't
Yeah,
dead.
you would just die.
You just get one round.
So like your hands ain't like that. You're fucked.
But I have to beat him, right?
But you do get his skills.
But I get his skills.
You get his skills.
He is
If you
very
beat him.
skillful.
His
but he's
base
quite,
level skills.
He's quite. Oh, he didn't even have anything.
Exactly.
Like you're fighting people just off of like the strength of like he's just that nigga.
Okay.
But you don't. You have to go through and unlock shit like the further you get through. I mean, maybe.
Well, yeah, you would be playing the game, but you'd be in there for real.
500,000 is not enough.
Yeah,
that's not enough.
I'm
I'm
gonna have to need.
You're fighting mad people. Like it's just you.
The last game I played like that
Damn,
is
I'm cooked.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I'm cooked.
I don't know. I might be able to just mind my
He's got
business.
the best chance out of all
I
of
might
us.
mind my business for a year. It's like, Rhino, you got it.
Focus on school.
Sandman.
Sandman, you got it. Sand Dune.
Now,
Cool.
if I'm Last of Us 2 and I stay in Jackson, like stay at the home base with everybody, then I'll do it.
They're just you got the like NPCs just saying like, oh, it's time to go. You really should hit the road.
But the thing is, you stay there a year. You're not getting any money. You're not getting any skills. You might as well not do it.
He's
Well, you get
money.
500,000.
Yeah, he gets 500,000.
I'm in the world. I'm in the game. I'm just
Then you get dysentery and die.
I'm just doing farm duty instead of.
I mean, well, technically in seafood, the only fights don't happen until you initiate it.
So you just be dodging fights for a year.
Yeah, kind of. You might be able to. Especially, I know, like for a fact, the first fight it doesn't happen until you walk up and try to fight the guy.
Okay, so you just
So-
gotta be a nice gentleman.
Just be chilling. GTA pedestrian. Bending the
So
rules
short
a little
is-
bit there,
We
but
are bending the
Short
rules.
answer is no.
Yeah. The answer's still hell no.
The
need
short
to up
answer is we're scared.
Yeah.
You need to
Fuck
up
that.
that money a lot.
Fuck
Yeah, you
that.
might need maybe like 3 zeros,
Yeah.
maybe 2 zeros,
Yeah,
at least a 0.
50 million.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Yeah, 50. Let's start with 50 million because
Or
my
5.
chance of dying is.
5 or 50. 5. Would you do 5?
50.
I don't know if I do it for 5.
50, I'll do it.
It depends on the game.
Okay.
And yeah, it does depend on the game.
Because I mean, even if I'm Spider-Man, I could just try to web sling, don't know what I'm doing, splat on the concrete.
Yeah.
It's like,
Aim for the bushes.
yeah, exactly.
There goes my hero.
I was just watching.
I can't believe that was your
I
first
was
time
just
watching
watching that
that.
for the first time.
That movie's hilarious.
Funny as
Yeah,
shit.
bruh.
I didn't finish it, but I think I
What?
remember as a kid like watching, like seeing like bits and pieces, like
said-
clips. Never watched it all the way through.
He said we had sex in your car. It's called signed Dirty Mike and the Boys.
So you never did a
Thanks for the F Shack.
you never did a desk pop. And then gave him a wooden gun. Yeah, that shit was just stupid. Yeah.
Jada needs his gat. Say what?
Get his cat, punk ass bitch.
Say what is going on? What a
Get his bitches wearing Jimmy hats.
talking about Eva Mendes. Say what?
Good movie. Good.
We need some more movies like that, man.
Yeah, they don't make them.
Real nonsense movies. Next
Wayne's
question.
family needs to come back.
I was dealing with a horoscope chick, and she said some stupid shit. I looked at her right in the eyes and said, "Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter, you silly bitch. I said, I don't know if that actually happened, but okay. I'm guessing Mike said that in an episode because they quoted Ep 101.
Yeah, Mike. That sounds about Mike.
That sounds like
Yeah.
Mike leading people down a dark path of anti-horoscopes.
Yeah, the dark patch.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of like Blueface talking to Chris Sean. You are a goofy bitch.
I do not want to see her no more.
Yeah.
I don't know about to say.
Yeah.
I know our timelines are different, but
She still
on
pops up on
She has
mine.
been popping up like crazy because
She been
she's
popping up
around,
on my TikTok.
She's been around the streamers. Like she's just popping up around those niggas.
Intentionally.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, like
She was homeless.
yeah. Like-
Apparently, she left her kid in the car to attend that streamer prom.
Yeah, and the producers were like, "Did this bitch leave her
That's
kid
crazy.
in the car?"
That's
Left her
crazy.
baby in the car.
While she was at the thing?
Yes, and production was like, "We need to go get this baby out the car." Yeah,
I thought she left the car to go like argue on the phone with Blueface.
yeah. She was on the phone with him at one point, but I think she was at like the streamer prom. Like that's where they were.
They just need to go get that kid.
Yeah.
Just go.
And
get
the baby's special needs, like you need to go get
just
that
go,
child.
go get that kid.
That shit is
Please.
getting sad because she's special needs too. Like she's not.
100% she's special.
She's clearly
not-
on
she's
some type
not-
of spectrum.
she's
I don't
not-
know what it is, bro. But
Something is with her.
Yeah.
Something has her.
Something
has her
Something
in its
has
grasp.
a tight grasp.
Something has a tight grip on that bitch.
Yeah.
She was at the motherfucker. She dirty too.
Yeah, she is.
The fucking dirt ball. I see the clip of her at the streamer thing. She's blowing her nose, and then had the tissue, just threw the tissue on the floor.
All right now.
She operate like a pirate.
Yeah, she acts like
Somebody said she's a cave woman.
she acts like the kids that are in my class, the kids that I'm with every day, and they have Down syndrome, autism. Yes, she acts like that. There's really no difference.
Okay. Next question.
It's wild to think about, but when I see how she acts and the things that she does, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just like working with the kids. Like I see it every day.
Yeah.
It's no difference. Like, these people are day walkers, bro.
Okay, next question. It's a fighting question. They love this, but they've grouped all of us in it. And they want us all to die, obviously, because they said Doc, LZ, Keenen, and Mike versus Deontay Wilder in boxing only. I know Keenen thinks y'all can win.
We might be able to take him. And today,
This very moment.
I think we might be able to do it.
We was jumping his ass.
I think we could do
I'm
it.
punching that nigga in the nuts as hard as I possibly can. Hard.
He got long reach.
It
though.
said boxing as well. So we need gloves.
So
we have to
So I
box.
gotta fight fair?
It says boxing.
Oh,
I gotta
no.
fight fair?
Oh, no.
so
I mean, you could punch him in the nuts.
but
It's boxing.
points deducted. Like
Oh.
we have to win the fight.
Who gives a fuck?
We have to win. Like
A boxing match? Then no.
Maybe they're asking. We're fighting, but it's boxing style. So like, there's no kicking. Like you gotta follow the rules of boxing, but like you're actually fighting now. Now, are we jumping him or are we like tagging
we're
each other?
jumping him. It's us
Four.
in four
It's
corners.
4 versus 1.
He getting his ass beat.
Listen. This is how it's gonna be.
He getting his ass beat.
I'm
gonna
not too
be-
confident. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be in the corner like that's facing him. Keenen, you have to be the one behind him, right? Mike and Lamont on the side.
Okay, I'll take the.
So us
Right
three,
side.
we are going to try to distract him while Keenen punches that nigga in the back of his fucking head.
That's illegal.
Hard. Keenen, if you don't land this punch, we are going
Be over here like
There goes my hero. You slip past his head, brush his left ear.
Gets Lamar right in the
punch
jump.
punch Lamont in the temple. Damn, now we're down one.
Turn back. What the fuck?
Knock me out clean.
Now we're down one guy.
and I'm just sitting there like,
automatically like,
Like, what the fuck happened? Then Deontay takes that open man. Wham! One of us.
he does one of these.
Bow!
He winds it up.
Blammo!
Jesus.
Slapping us from across the ring.
Oh man.
But that ass though,
like 7 foot reach. It's over. But Keenen, you have to land
He's
that
over for him
punch.
now.
Because if you don't,
He's cooked.
it's over.
Show done.
I'm not gonna do it in the back of the head because that's legal. I'm gonna get him on the side. So
you're like,
You gotta punch him in the ear.
It's like you're snuffing him. Like he can't see it coming.
yeah, I'm one of those.
Maybe not like this.
You're gonna hurt him.
See, that's how you're gonna hit one of us.
Yeah. No, he's gonna hit him. It's gonna be like his forearm, like
He's gonna hit him with his fucking wrist.
The meatiest part of his arm.
He's gonna slip off because this nigga got Vaseline all over his
It's
leg.
like, bitch.
Slip right off. Yeah, man.
Sharkation.
I heard she got shot. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she got murdered years
I don't know if that's true or not.
ago. Oh no, she got murdered years ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right, Keenen.
Yeah, right.
So
Keenan's
flippantly. Yeah, she's gone.
He's smiling when he said it too.
Nah, that's old news.
Menace.
My bad.
I wasn't sure if it was true or not. You know, people just be making shit up.
Yeah, nah.
That shit was
That was true. Just like the
That shit was
girl,
on, like E-Bombs World or something.
just like the girl. Y'all seen the video where the girl was like holding somebody's mom's and like smacking her like in her
that was
doorway.
crazy.
Oh yeah, she got killed the same day.
She got cooked too.
Not the same day, but she got killed.
It was the little stud joint.
Yeah, she like stopped playing. Well, she was she a stud or was
Yeah.
she just acting like a stud at that moment?
No, it was a little stud.
You
Okay. Oh,
Like, I'm smacking your mom, bitch. Pow, pow, smacking the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Got her.
pack this shit out.
That's like the nigga that punched Joey Jihad. Remember that? You remember Joey Jihad?
It's obvious I'm hot.
Obvious
it's
I'm
obvious
hot.
you
It's
cold.
obvious you cold.
My rap's plat I am and it's obvious you gold. My aim is the game and I got it in control. When I flame on
pussy.
boom, knocked him clean out.
That was
dude-
one of the first YouTube videos I ever seen.
That dude died.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a week later.
Nah, that reminds me. You mad because we're styling on you.
Same same era.
Styling on.
Mad 'cause
Cows on you. Mm-hmm. You act up, you gonna have to lay down. Blah!
Next question.
Shout out Matt Hoffa. That nigga's
Who's a random athlete you were or are rooting for, but you know is ass and everyone shits on consistently?
Kyle Pitts.
You're nasty. You're a nasty boy.
wrong with you?
You do not root for him.
You are not rooting for this nigga.
Mine. His name is Kyle. Kyle Kuzma,
You like you
NBA
like,
champion.
You do like oh my god, that is nasty.
NBA champion Kyle Kuzma.
Shit. I know they're ass. It was Javi Baez, but he's not ass right now. So I don't know if he counts or not, but I'm gonna say Javi Baez because he's a baseball player.
I assume so, based on his name.
Yep, plays for the Detroit Tigers right now. But he was nice when he was on the Cubs.
Okay.
Right? He was that nigga killing Puerto Rico national team, all that type shit, right?
So he was an ass.
He wasn't ass then.
Oh, he's ass now.
Then he got to the Cubs and was horrible. Like he was swinging at anything, like fucking doing. No, I'm not even exaggerating. At the plate doing 360s. Like what the fuck is you doing? Like he was terrible.
Someone took his talent, like
It
the
literally
Monstars.
like a Monstar took his talent. But recently he's been playing a little bit better.
Okay.
So, but in the grand scheme, he's still kind of ass. So yeah, Javi Baez.
Shout out to you, Javi.
Shout out Javi.
Know you're listening.
Mike.
I know he listens.
Oof. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't.
I was gonna say Lonzo, but I was gonna say he's ass from the point of like he's hurt inability. 'Cause
Right.
I think being available is a skill trait too.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I still support
I
Lonzo.
always support Lonzo.
I did.
Yeah.
Then mine would be Lonzo then.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
That's
we
fair.
know his ass.
He's not ass.
He's hurt.
Okay.
Next question. I'm not sure if it's a question, but
Markelle Fultz.
Is he even still?
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
is he
ass
still in the
anymore.
I don't think he's in the league
I'm
anymore.
not trying to be funny.
No, he's still in the league. I think he's on the Magic.
I thought he was.
I don't
I
think
thought he
he's
turned it around. What happened?
He had a few games.
He's on the Kings. He's averaging 2.9 points.
God damn.
I'm
When
about
the
to say
fuck did he get
he's
to
not
the
a Magic no
Kings?
more. I
damn.
think he got traded this year.
That
Yeah.
just happened.
Yeah, this year. Damn. I really thought he was gonna turn it around. I was mistaken.
Nah, Cole Anthony took his spot.
That's fair.
And
February
then
12th.
Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
His other Washington.
Next
No,
one.
no, he didn't want to go to Washington.
As a quarter-giving, Patreon-subscribing Black Queen, I wanted to let you know how much I love you
Oh.
and appreciate you guys.
Oh.
When I moved from Philly to the whitest area in the world, Scottsdale, Arizona,
Oh my
I-
God. Quite literally the whitest.
very,
Damn.
I experienced a rough culture shock. I was homesick and couldn't find people to relate to, and I felt like I had to fight to keep those pieces of me and my culture. When I found your podcast, it felt like a cultural lifeline. From the regional laughs about my Philly and Jersey and the dissecting of 2000 and 2010 music to the incessant SpongeBob and you got served quotes. I felt like I found my people. Thank you guys for all you do and keep up the great work.
Oh,
Thank you, Black Queen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Stay strong out there in Scottsdale. It is,
Yeah, man.
It is something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice.
Even though it's nice.
It's nice. It's very nice.
It's very
but
nice over there.
It's also very white.
Very racist.
Very white.
Fine, women.
Not even
Fine.
like it's like just white. It's not like cool white.
Scottsdale. Yeah, that's the white epicenter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's that one.
God damn.
Love y'all. Laugh twice a week.
You can fit a whole fist in there.
His mouth?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
What the fuck?
What?
I'm sorry. It's always open.
I know, but like to observe it and then be like,
I could
wow, you can put a whole
I
fist
could put a
in
whole
there.
fist in that. Ken, you a freaky ass nigga.
What? Tell him to keep his mouth closed.
50 Shades of Keenen.
That's a good. That's our first movie, NTS Productions. 50 Shades of
You
Keenen.
make it look like
He's-
it's magic. Oh,
He's just putting different types of candy on you, tying you up with red
like
vines.
like Hershey's strawberry syrup. You just putting it on you. Like what the fuck?
He's suffocating you in the syrup.
He melting fucking
Using life
melting airheads on you like candle wax.
So, ooh,
Burn on
ooh, don't you like that? Don't
it.
it?
You like that hot wax?
Yes, Keenen.
Why does she sound like that?
Yes, Keenen.
Plot twist. She's Asian.
Got him.
Got him.
He said never.
He said, "When I wake up from the nightmare,
Y'all gotta stop saying
I had a
Asian.
nightmare. I had an Asian wife."
I love Asians. Some of them.
Okay.
Some of them.
It was perfect.
Benihana teriyaki hibachi.
I wrote Keenen son.
Next question. Next question. They gonna keep going.
This one was so
Hi,
random.
Keenen-san.
They said, in your opinion, what is the goated pasta style? I guess we're like the Italian podcast now. They said, my top 3 is gnocchi, jumbo shell, and celentini.
This is your
Celentani.
bag. You go ahead.
Let me see.
What's the question?
What is the,
Goated
in your
pasta
opinion,
style.
what is the goated pasta style?
Shit.
Oh,
Celentini is actually cavatappi. Okay, got it.
What?
That's like the
the
corkscrew.
Can't beat ziti.
Okay, so my house we just call it the spirals.
Yeah.
So we just gonna call them spiral noodles.
Spirals.
Okay. We ain't gonna call them what they Celentini.
You know what?
Celentini or
I'm
cavatappi.
gonna say linguine,
Okay.
penne,
Strong case for penne.
and rush wild card,
Okay.
the bow tie.
The farfalle. Bow ties? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like bow ties.
What's the difference between penne and ziti? I feel like they're the same.
The penne has the diagonal cut on the end.
Ziti is just cut.
Ziti is supposed to be
Oh,
tubes.
that's the same.
And the thing is, I don't like bow tie because I feel like with the bow tie, like the center part doesn't cook as much as the outside.
I like that
It's
though.
always hard.
That's al dente.
Nah, I don't
that's
want
how it's
that.
supposed to be.
I don't
Real
want that.
pasta from.
I don't
from
want my
Nona's,
pasta to have a snap.
from Nona's.
If I want to snap, crackle, pop, I eat Rice Krispies. But I do like the linguine. Well, linguine would be my number 1. Definitely like lasagna noodles.
No macaroni.
That was gonna be my 3rd because the elbow. I'm sorry, you use it in everything. You could.
Even your spaghetti.
We don't have to go there. I don't use it in spaghetti.
Thank God.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to break those generational curses.
Bro, I didn't know I was in a generational curse until I almost did it for my friends, and they was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
They start, hey,
"Nah,
hey, nigga, what the fuck?
nah." Like it's
What the fuck? What shit you got going on, nigga?
we was it's back
What's
when
going on, twin?
it's back when we twin. Nobody talk like that.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
Your girl's family. I
I
don't
say
know.
my friends.
Shit, there's these things.
Those are your
called
friends
jokes.
now.
But I'm just saying, like
Saying shit.
exactly. Stop saying shit. But I was saying that
Okay.
it was back when I was living in Willingboro and we all were hanging out, and we was like, "Oh, let's get something to eat." And I was like, "Oh, I can make some spaghetti. I don't have like the sauce and the meat, so y'all grab that and I make the noodles." I made the noodles and they got there and it was a big ass pot of elbow, and they was like, "What are we supposed to do with that?" I'm like, "Make spaghetti." Like, what do you mean? What are you supposed to do with that? He was like, "We don't use that," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm the problem."
Yeah.
Who was there when that happened?
Everybody, y'all were there.
Oh shit.
I was there for that.
Yep.
Years ago.
But you wasn't part of the cooking, so you really
Never am.
But yeah. And then went over to Acme, got some spaghetti, and then we had some spaghetti.
So what'd you do with that big thing of cooked macaroni?
I don't know why, but I threw it away.
That's crazy.
That was stupid because I definitely could have did something with it.
Butter noodles, boom.
Facts. I could have did some butter noodles. Could have made some mac and cheese. Could have made a tuna salad. Anything. But I was just here.
Yeah. Wastefulness of youth. What can you say? Next question. 30-something-year-old loyal listener here decided to give dating... Did I already ask this? No, I didn't. Sorry. 30-something-year-old loyal listener here decided to give dating in the apps one last try. My question is, how can I tell if I really bag somebody or not? To me, laughter and having a similar sense of humor is highly important and an indicator of whether or not I'm going to get along with somebody. So it truly befuddles me when I'm messaging with a guy. Oh, it's a woman. Cracking jokes, and he's hitting me with, oh no, I did ask this, the LMAO with a bunch of O's. Yeah, I asked that.
Nah.
Yeah.
After a few dates.
Yeah. Sometimes women are funny, so it's rare, but it happens.
Yeah. Go on a couple dates. That's how you'll know. If it never leads to chat. Yeah.
Bro, why?
I don't even think you need a couple.
Why is there an army?
Why is what?
Why is there a U.S. Army recruiting account? It says if you register for the Army, you can win a PS5.
All right, man. Okay. All right.
That would have been good about 4 years ago.
If somebody said, well, the pro version will not be available. They said simmer down.
That's not the real account. That can't be.
That can't be real.
He said, what happened to the Camaros? What were we doing with those?
I said, I want a Hellcat. They replied back, the same.
Where they handing those out at? I want to know too.
This cannot be
No, it ain't real.
Next question. Hey. Yeah. Hey, when y'all are taking a shit, you lift both seats up or just the top cover? I'm a double lid lifter. It's just more comfortable. I need to know if it...
Wait.
What?
Wait.
I need to know. It's a huge debate right now in my house. They say I'm dirty as fuck.
Wait.
I clean every toilet seat I sit on. I don't trust these heathens. What are you talking
Wait.
about?
It sounds like he's lifting. So he's just sitting on the rim of the bowl?
There's absolutely no fucking way you sit on the rim.
It says you lift both seats up or just the top cover. I'm a double lid lifter. That's not the lid. That's the seat.
You sit on the rim, nigga?
So he's sitting
I'm
on
a
the rim.
double lid lifter.
He's sitting on the rim of the... He's sitting on the toilet bowl.
There's absolutely no way you're sitting on it.
What the fuck?
This
you
has to be a
doing?
joke, right?
This gotta be a wide ass motherfucker.
There's got to be a joke.
That's the only way that's gonna make sense.
I don't believe it.
That don't make sense down because
But
I'm
that's
a
not even
wide ass
comfortable.
motherfucker. And I don't sit on the
It's
goddamn-
not, but that's the only way I can see it making sense.
Yeah, because I would fall right in.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm falling in it.
I'd be in the toilet like...
I'm literally shitting in the drain at that point. Because what?
Yeah, there's no way you're serious. No one is double lid lifting. I'll tell you that for sure.
Nah. There's
Nah, you're not serious.
It's gotta be a ha kiki.
Yeah,
and the
real-
fact that if that's a real debate,
Big kikis.
whoever you're debating, they just need to stop being your friend. Cut you off.
More poop talk. I said, a question I heard from another podcast. When blind people go to the bathroom to poop, how do they know when they're done wiping?
Wow, that's
That's
a fantastic question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Do they just like, all right, now I have to take a shower?
They just know.
They just know. I guess there's only one way they could know. Just be,
I mean, that,
All right.
that piece of paper is still gonna smell like shit.
taste. No, taste. No one's tasting anything.
It's still gonna smell like.
still there.
It's still gonna smell like shit.
Oh, still got some Bible to do.
Oh, tangy.
That's crazy.
No,
That's a great
Interesting.
question.
I think
Damn, that's a corn?
that is a good question.
Do old blonde people have bidets?
It would help.
That would
Help
make
a lot.
sense. That would actually make a lot of sense.
Because, I mean, from my experience,
Hey,
After 3 wipes, you're good. Like guaranteed.
did I tell y'all? Did I say on here I used a bidet recently for the first time?
No.
I was on vacation when I did the wedding in Mexico.
Oh, I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a bidet in there. I was like, this is actually life changing.
Was the seat heated?
Yeah,
That is,
like a
because
super toilet.
I used that last week at work.
That shit was great. I'm like, this. I understand. I can get behind this.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Made me want to sit down there even longer.
You're just washing your ass. I'm like, this should be the standard.
Right on the bowl.
Yeah,
High powered jet.
yeah. And you can change like the velocity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want the shit to be crazy. Man.
Then you got the different settings. You know, for the women, you got the little
Yeah.
coochie setting.
Yep.
I told y'all I did that and it hit my balls. I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, right in the sack.
You say, oh, okay. Hell,
Yeah, no, that shit was.
buy me dinner first. Damn.
Yeah.
I got a bidet.
You got
Yeah.
one?
Well, like the attachable joint.
Okay.
Not a real one. Nah.
Yeah.
But like, I got the one that's
Attached to the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a separate toilet in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
I forgot you have one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just get one. Just buy one.
Yeah, it's easy install.
Easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Elsie doesn't sound committed. I'm sorry.
I might. I don't know if I'm
I'll get around to it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm that far into it. Prime Day is coming up though.
It's only like $30.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
You don't need anything extra. It's just the water.
It is $40.
Water from your toilet, or from the pipes.
Unless you want the heated seat.
Nah,
I
you
have a
need
basketball update if y'all want to hear it.
basketball update.
The Boston Celtics have traded Drew Holiday to the Portland Trail Blazers for, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Anthony Simmons.
Oh, Anthony Simmons.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
Anthony
it's-
Simons.
Why would they do that?
Anthony Simons is a beast.
And 2 second-round picks.
Wait,
Anthony Simmons.
Wait.
Simons.
They
who did the Trailblazers get?
got Drew Holiday.
They got Drew Holiday.
That's it.
yes.
Sham says Portland makes an aggressive move to reacquire Holiday, who the franchise originally received from Milwaukee in the Damian Lillard trade in 2023, and later moved to Boston for a deal that included 2 first-round picks. Simon joins Boston on an expiring contract.
There's no way they wanted him back that bad. He didn't even play there. He got traded there and then traded immediately.
I mean, Drew.
And they were like, "No, we really want this nigga."
He's cool, but
Yeah, but
what?
you're not doing shit in Portland. You're not doing anything. Why would
Yeah.
you?
That's crazy.
And I'm guessing they grabbed him to. Boston grabbed Anthony Simons for scoring because
he-
Jason Tatum's going to be out for the
Because
majority of the
he
season.
puts the ball in the basket. That nigga is a hooper.
Yeah,
He's just in Portland. Watch, everybody about to be like, "Oh, this nigga nice." He been nice.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Now I'm sick about
They lost a little defense at the one, but okay.
They'll be all right.
it. You got Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. Somebody gonna play defense.
Yeah, no.
Hustle hard.
Derek
all you
White,
gotta do.
Derek White, yes. Peyton Pritchard, and he's not there for defense.
He's just TJ McConnell.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
I like TJ. No, TJ.
No, I love TJ. I don't think that y'all should have traded him when y'all did, but
No, I don't think so either.
nah, he's better.
That nigga
than TJ.
he was in an argument to win MVP.
Who?
TJ McConnell in this finals. If the Pacers
fuck he
would've-
wasn't.
if the Pacers won,
No, he wouldn't have.
if the Pacers won,
No,
his name would have been in that conference.
No, he would.
I don't-
He barely
balling.
played.
He was balling. When they needed him, he was there.
He wasn't getting.
He didn't barely play. He was playing a lot.
No, not really.
He was. He actually needed to play more. He was in there.
You saw the turnovers he had.
Yeah, in Game 7. Why?
What do you mean?
Game
Why?
7. Why did he have so many turnovers?
Because he can't dribble the ball.
Oh, because he was pressing to make something happen.
Bro, you've been playing basketball all season. I don't want to hear you get game 7 and all of a sudden you can't stop turning the ball over. He didn't turn the ball over early because he didn't have to.
He didn't have to press. It wasn't Game 7. They weren't losing, and Tyrese Halliburton was there.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard wouldn't have got that many turnovers. He could actually dribble the ball.
I ain't trying to hear, man. There's literally a clip of the nigga grabbing TJ's arm too. Like,
Okay,
he
yeah,
can
sure.
act.
Oh, for shit, sure. But he was
but
still also just
He was pressing. He was
dribbling
trying-
off the front of his leg.
He was trying to. He's not a playmaker guard, and he was trying to make plays.
TJ wasn't
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get MVP. From
He
what I'm
wasn't-
looking
he
at,
wasn't getting no
he
MVP.
helped a lot more than I
He
expected.
was hooping.
He was hooping for his expected level of hoop.
Oh, of course.
He
If
was
the
hooping.
Pacers won that though, it might have been a role player that got that.
It would have been past
It
Siakam.
would have been Siakam.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we're doing this.
It would have been Siakam.
Pascal would have won it if Tyrese Halliburton didn't get injured either.
Yeah.
There's so many levels you got to get through before you get to TJ.
Before you get the
McConnell.
fucking TJ McConnell.
It's a lot of. It's
You
a
got
lot of-
fucking Miles Turner there. But we're just going to go straight to TJ. Fuck out of here.
Miles Turner wasn't doing a goddamn.
He was doing a lot more than fucking TJ.
You got to go through Benedict Mathurin.
What's the light skinned nigga with the
Nimhard.
braids? Yeah, like
Toby. Obi Toppin?
no,
No.
Nemhard.
Oh,
Obi
Nemhard.
Toppin had a diabolical Game 7. I don't know if you guys watched any of it.
Because that man was over here trying to push the ball down. I'm like, slow down, Obi. Slow down, Obi.
Everybody started
turnover.
pressing. That was saying.
Turnover.
Nobody knew what to do when Tyrese got hurt. It was like, fuck. We all got to
Pass it to the point guard on the team. They were doing dickheadery.
Dumb shit. Dumb niggas panicked.
But yeah, I think that's enough for.
Yeah, that's
That's enough for 1 week.
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once you said all you know, it's time to go. And at the end of the day is going to end. We appreciate you guys for coming in another week, just checking out the pod. We got a lot planned for you guys for the rest of the summer. We got some special guest episodes dropping soon. Make sure you keep checking us out on YouTube for the Love Island recaps and extra content there. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon when you can. Give us some of that sweet dough.
Money.
And yeah, man, try to stay safe out here. Stay cool. I know it's hot as fuck outside. But yeah, man, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Oh, we're not recording another episode?
Oh, I thought that was honestly the Patreon. I thought that's why we were talking about.
I thought you were talking about after this episode.
Yes. I got to mix up.
I mean, unless you want to do it next week, because technically next week is the week where Deontay's episode would be coming out.
Yeah.
So we could